Okay, so day one of the preparations for the next race begins now. Given a lot of thought, trying to figure out what I can do exactly to get faster for this race. To be honest, I don't think the little things are going to get me fast enough. So I decided that we're going to go E85 on the car. I was up in the air trying to go methanol, like M5 actually, but I don't want to change my stock fuel pump right now, so I'm going to run E85. I'm going to put I got the P2R fuel rails here in my hand with some fuel injector clinic. You can see these. These are 650cc injectors. So I'm going to go ahead and get this put in, do the fuel line setup. Gonna keep it returnless for now, and I'm gonna get some E85 in the gas tank and go to the dyno and see what it does. Make sure everything is fine, and I mean that's the only thing I can see that's gonna be a nice pickup here in a quick fashion, and let's see how it goes. All right, so we're feeding off the factory line there. Come here, got our Y split. Come up to the fuel rails. That one is blocked off. This one is technically blocked off right here at the shutoff valve, which this piece I'll just screw off, keep the valve closed. And then when I open it with it on, and we come to our fuel jug. Time for that corn. All right, so we made it to Tradition Motorsports here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Got the car in the dyno. They haven't strapped it on yet, but getting ready to see what this E85 can do, how much it can help the car. I'll give you a quick overview of the engine bay again. Not much changes, except for the fact that I put the P2R anti-manifold spacers in there now. And I got the P2R fuel rails in. Did some steel braided fuel lines and connected to the factory point here on the firewall. And E85 fuels in there, of course, with some fuel injector clinic 650cc injectors. Now, let's get it strapped on, get the K-tuner open, and see what we can do. All right, so it's been a long day, a little bit of a disappointing day, but not all is lost. So pretty much what happened today was went to the dyno, and well, last night we had some serious thunderstorms come through the area. We had a lot of thunder and lightning. I mean, I didn't even sleep. It woke me out of my bed. I was worried about the kids waking up. So with that, the dyno shop had lost power as well too, and it seems that the speed sensor under DynoJet got fried. So we didn't have the DynoJet couldn't read speed, and thus it couldn't read any horsepower. It pretty much wasn't calculating or seeing that the roller was spinning at all. So all we got to do today was I was able to clean up the air-fuel ratio. Ultimately, the goal was to get the air fuel between 12.6 and 12.8. We was able to get that done successfully. So at least we got the air fuel ratio there. Wanted to play around with the ignition timing, but we need to see with the horsepower how it's affected as we try advancing or retarding the timing some. Well, mostly advancing, but we need to play with the timing and see where it makes its peak power, or its maximum power, the best power curve we can get. So that we're gonna have to wait for another day. Unfortunately, the race is already in a couple of days, so that's gonna have to wait until after the next race. Hopefully the car is faster with the E85 right now. I don't know. Again, we didn't see any horsepower numbers, so I really don't know. But it's running clean, it's running smooth. I recorded a couple dyno pulls for you guys to see, and ultimately, we'll see if the car runs any faster mile an hour. Once the event's finished, my goal is to get it back on the dyno right away and see exactly where the horsepower is at. So hopefully everything goes well. Unfortunately, I don't have any numbers to show you guys, but next video, we'll have some racing. And the video after that, we'll have some official dyno numbers. So stay tuned.